Hello? Is this thing on? Anyways, I'm back. It only took, what, a year? No, I don't even know when my last video was. This is going to be an updated Paper Republic most used journals ecosystem. I hate that. But yeah. Featuring half of my collection. Only. So, if you're ready, I'm going to do this in order of the least used to the most used out of these ones. So I'm going to start with, this is one of my newest-ish. Here it is. That's right. This is the Grand Voyager XL in Cognac. And I changed the ribbon to like a fat one, like just a neutral color, because it just seems a lot of them come with orange, and I like the orange, but it was just kind of like bored of it. And I got this little creepy mask, because, you know, I don't know, I like creepy stuff. So yeah, this one I use, this is a tie between this one and the next one. Which one I use the least, I don't know. They all have their specific functions, but let's get into it. This is my newest sketchbook, which you can find in my newest video. So this one I have in here, which, I mean, I probably won't leave it in here. When I draw on it, I take it out because it can just be kind of annoying. So yeah, this is my newest sketchbook. This was the newest drawing that I did, which I love. I love this chick. Who is she? And then I did this one yesterday too. Oh, here it is. Beautiful. Actually, no, this one. I like her. She's kind of like a goth. I don't know. Is she a goth? Maybe. That's it so far. It's going good. This is like a Royal Talons art creation sketchbook. They're my favorites. My fave. And then this, oh, get this thing out of here. Am I the only one who puts charms on all their journals and then gets so irritated by the sound of it clanging on stuff? I hate it. Oh my gosh. What do I do? Stress me out. Anyways, I made this little cardboard thing just so I could add a pen loop. I think I saw that somewhere on, I don't know, someone made one, and I was like, that's a good idea. So you don't want to just like attach it to a notebook that you might throw out, right? You could just like flip it through into your other journals. This is a little notebook. Yeah, so I wanted it so I could put a regular pen and then a brush pen for my sketchbook, because those are the most used for me. And then this one is like just like a moleskin, I think it's blank, like a daily journal, whatever. I mean, basic boring stuff, which I don't tend to write in super often. So I'm like, wow, my life is so boring. I don't really have much to write about unless it's work. Anyways, number one. So pretty. hasn't got like a lot of patina on it yet. Some dings. But yeah, this one, the cognac, looks so nice when it gets patina. This is one of my small pocket ones. I don't know if you can really see too much difference. Oh, my lighting is so bad. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. So there's one down. Next one, which gets an equal amount of usage, is the olive green Grand Voyager. And I switched out the red ribbon to like this beige. I put a little fishy. Super cute. This one's got some patina. Getting nice and squishy. This one I use I use this one a lot for when I'm crocheting or doing projects, just to, you know, count stitches or whatever. It's a big mess. It's just like clearly garbage in here. Just like, yeah. I can read this, but you don't need to worry about that. So that's, I do use that a lot. This is my budgeting notebook. Hilarious. I used it for what, 1 month? I'm not gonna show it because look, I have $0 because I keep buying Paper Republic journals. So yeah, I'll find another use for that sometime. Then we have card and cash holder, of course. Marmite, the best. This is just some garbage. Not garbage really, I just wanted to remember which yarn I used for a project. This is a Paper Republic grid one. I was using this to keep a health tracker. I don't know, it's helpful, but I do have an actual dedicated one somewhere else for the specific chronic illness I have. And this is just like a lot of notes on stuff that I need currently. So it's helpful. Oh, that's the back of the folder. Nothing in there. Portrait of how I usually feel. And then this, recipes. I do use this. I write a lot of stuff in here. I've had to kind of recently switch to a Mediterranean diet, which I love. I love healthy food, but I also love junk food. So, you know, trying to find recipes that are tasty and healthy. So far, so good. So anyways, these are important ones that I use frequently. So yeah, olive green. I don't know if the color is really showing well on here. But yeah. Next, okay. This was in my original video as well. This is the red portfolio. This is the one I use for my art. Not like business, like I don't have a business. I sell stuff sometimes and I'm trying to make money off my art. But this is where I just keep track of it if I have commissions or, you know, ideas for art. You ready? So annoying. Opinions. Do I get rid of these because of the sound? What do you do? Anybody? I don't know what it is that irritates me so much. Anywho. Ta-da. Pen. Actually, this is a really cool pen. I got this at a dollar store or something. it's like it's a Bic pen, and it's like a metal body, and it came with like 2 refills. You can refill this pen. Like, what? So cool. Anyways, I think I used to have like a bunch of crap in here before, but like now it's just, the more you use it, you realize like a lot of this stuff is kind of unnecessary, I guess. So before I had my sketchbook in here too, but like I said, how it is now, and I usually end up taking them out because they're pretty bulky. So yeah, this is just sort of like notes and whatnot. This is notes, which I use for like art. It's super messy, which like is how I am. But it's like ideas for like videos and stuff. I see a lot of videos and people's notebooks are like pristine, and their writing is just like, you can barely read it. It's so small. I just think the amount of energy that goes into writing that nicely is like way too much. I don't have that energy. I need to do it fast with the least amount of energy. So that's why it's pretty messy. This, I mean, I probably don't really actually need this folder because I don't, just some art inspiration, I guess, some artists that I love. This I love. I love Twin Peaks. I got that at a Comic-Con somewhere. And then we've got some business cards. I hope you can see this stuff. My business card, my husband's, another one of mine. And then there's this like Muji. It's like a weekly calendar. Haha. This is from 2025 for like 1 month. And then I restarted it the next year. Yesterday, in fact. So I like these because clearly you can go a whole year without doing anything. But yeah, so I just try to keep track of maybe, you know, the days I can actually get this stuff done, which is difficult because I work full time. But, you know, I have a chunk of time here, and then I work, and then I'm gonna have, you know, maybe 2 days next week. I don't know. It's a juggling act. And then there's this, which is like cute illustration. I got a bunch of these at the dollar store. It's like a pack of 6, and this is sort of like, I don't know, like art and journaling, not necessarily like morning pages. I tried that, and then I got a cat. So if you have a cat, you kind of know that you can't do anything anymore. It's like having a toddler who needs attention 24/7. So morning pages kind of went out the window because I would do it before work, but now before work I'm playing with the cat, blah blah blah. So it's fine. I don't really care that much. So it's kind of like that. I can just like journal whenever I feel like, you know. Oh, I put them on backwards. That's another annoying thing, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Haha. Okay. Second to last. Ready? This is actually my newest one, which I clearly needed to buy. This is the Petrol Blue. Yes. Petrol Blue. Do you see? It's got a cute little paint palette on there with some gemstones. I didn't initially like the Petrol Blue, but basically I own like every color now, so it's like, I guess look at the Petrol Blue as well. But I really, really liked how it looked with the blue engraving. So Yeah. And this one, honestly, is like, have I been using it that much? I don't know. I go through phases, probably like everybody. But I have the Paper Republic sketchbook in here. Did a little scary map. Oh, can't show that one. These little, I haven't done much in here. Like I said, sometimes I just take the sketchbooks out, but sometimes I throw in my Royal Talons. Is it called just Talons? I don't know. Sometimes I just put this sketchbook in here with this little card. These things are genius, I'm telling you. You just put your pen holder on there. It doesn't take up much space. I think I had some other notebooks in here, but I was like not really using them. But yeah, so sometimes it's this sketchbook, sometimes it's this one. This is some couple of drawings I did recently, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, so that's that one. Let's see if I can get it on here. Yes. Beautiful. Not much patina right now because, like I said, it's pretty new. I'll make another video, you know, next year. And then, okay, this is the most used, like I'm talking every day. It's in my bag every day. Most sentimental, most beautiful Paper Republic that I own. Ready? Bam. Just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is from my husband. He got it for me for my birthday. He engraved this, which I won't explain, but you know, some people will know, some people won't. I don't know. But it's very, you know, very sentimental. This is the chestnut brown. It looks a lot like the Venezia. Venezia is a bit more purple. Anyways, this thing's like mashed. Like I've dented it, and it's like, I don't know if you can see that. There's like little marks. I don't even know what that's from. Probably just smashing into stuff in my bag. It's very shiny. I've had this since my birthday, so like February. What is it now? That's like 6 months. But like I said, I use this like every single day. I got these little charms. This is me. Oh, nope. That's me. That's him. Or maybe that is me. I don't know. Change the ribbons to these like kind of muted, like a purpley and a green. Anyways, you ready? Ugh. This is me and my hubby. This is the Paper Republic calendar. Planner, whatever it is. Pretty basic. You know, work, appointments, blah blah blah. I did change the color of it because the cover is kind of boring, so yeah. And then we've got another little sleeve, which again, I mean, I don't really need these. It's just one of those things you see everyone's like, oh, picture my hubby, you know. Frida, nephews, mom and dad, husband. Another little thing, pocket holder, cash and card holder, which I don't really, this one really is only because the pen loop is on it, which is like all loose and floppy now. It does have, I mean, it has a spot for like, this is like important stuff I need. My stickers again. That's one of my arcs. Another artwork of mine. If you like Nicolas Cage, I do have a shop. Maybe I'll try and figure out how to make a link on this so you can see my artwork. if you'd like that, let me know. This is the probably single most used notebook to do, because literally every single day there's like a million things to do, so I have to write them down because I just won't remember. And they're usually written for my days off, usually at work. I don't have time to do anything, I'm just working. So yeah, I love this. Literally the best thing ever. The one thing I did take out of the pocket journal is like the commonplace journal. I just didn't use it. I think that's kind of a fad. Maybe it's not a fad. I don't know. I guess it's helpful for some people. I just find I just write crap everywhere. I write it in the to-do list. I write it in the calendar. So I don't know. I have a hard time with dedicated spaces, which was why I really liked these journals, because you're kind of, you know, giving a dedicated space to a specific thing. But my brain will not allow that. So I still write stuff everywhere. Whatever. It is what it is. This one here is, I just threw this in more recently just to do with some more health issues that I have to keep track of. I haven't really used it much, and I decorated it and the glue's coming apart. Anyways, but that is something I do need to keep track of. And essentially, that's it. And like I said, this is half of my collection. If you'd like to see the other half, I could do another video. I just didn't want to have like a super long video, and you know, people get annoyed with hearing me talk. I'm annoyed with hearing myself talk, to be honest. So that's it. These are the 5 most used, this being the number 1. And yeah, so tell me what you think. Is this too many journals? Of course it is. Will I buy more? Probably, because I'm insane. I don't know. I can't help myself. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe. The usual, you know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.